Kraig Facts. Kraig Facts.
You hate criticism. You let a man cartwheel and punch you and said you wasn't living with him. They show out around you, won't do a thing about it. Thugging and harmonizing, watch them sing about it. You have a white mind. You think blacks are lazy and mixing Kool-Aid with they white wine. And that's the thing about it, can't even talk to you. Ghost of a real nigga, watch me walk through you. You fight your girl, man, cuss out the mailman. Go to jail and become a trail man. And that's the thing about it, God dropped you a breath mint out the sky, said take this, and now I think about it. I wouldn't say I cared, but all I know is just dropped you off in a black BMW.
How'd you know it was a BMW if you was asleep?
Fuel injection, torque, suspension. I could tell by the pull-off it was German engineered, okay? When I was your age, I spent all my money up. It stressed me out. Now I got a struggle fro. I can only dream about a ponytail.
It was a different time, man. Me and my dad used to pull over and piss everywhere. In the early 90s, it was about pulling your dick out and pissing in public places. I'm not right now. We be at a major traffic light. Oh, I got to piss. All right, hold on. I got to piss too, Dad. We been out in traffic just pissing. Yeah, that was the 90s. We just piss. Hell yeah, my posse roll. He have a beer in his lap, a blunt in his hand. Or well, he didn't smoke blunts. He smoked zigzags. We got a zag.
Professional.
We get a zag, nigga. Don't give me a zag, nigga. Come on. The liquor store trip was different from us because he knew the bums. We would go to the liquor store to hang out with the bums. Most motherfuckers be trying to get past them and nigga, he like, let me get a zag, girl. He'll wake a nigga up and borrow zigzags. You want me to get you some breakfast?
LA hip hop, that's my era.
Hey, I mean, shit.
That's I Connect gang, beat me back.
Run away.
Run away, what up?
Hey, 90s hip-hop. I grew up on it. Boo was a part of
I
it.
was part of Westside Connection, beat me back.
Bing, bang, bang. Who'd you get your first deal with in the 90s?
Capitol Records.
Capital.
Yeah, shout out to Malik Lee.
Malik Lee. He's still around,
Yeah,
ain't he?
he's still around. Capitol Records, man.
Shout out to Malik. He's
First
a gamer now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
Gave me a deal off of freestyle, man. Yeah, we had a ball.
You remember the freestyle?
I can't remember
Okay,
freestyle.
it
but,
wasn't a freestyle if you remember it.
yeah, I can't. But we had a ball, man. Karis One was on the label. We had Karis One, Channel Live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unattractive records. This is
Yeah.
all niggas that didn't have bitches. We need them to feel sorry for us. That's how we gonna sell records, through empathy. This is Empathy Records. It was actually Empathy Records in the beginning.
Or all your clothes can be tax write-off if you sew up the pockets.
If you sew up the pockets.
Get a little.
Oh no, we can't give you this costume right off. Your pockets are open on these cargos.
You got stuff in these pockets. You be carrying things. You've been somewhere with them pants.
Yeah, you got to pay that.
How come they don't have tax write-ons? You know what I'm saying?
Tax write-on?
Like an agreement. Yeah, right on. How come I can't put it right on my taxes? When I'm being agreeable with people, right on. How come that can't be on my taxes?
I gave 20 write-ons this year.
Right on is positivity. I'm cheering. Right on. I should be over to write off positivity. How come I can't write off positive? All this shit going to waste?
Got right on my credit.
All these please and thank yous and excuse me, and I can't get nothing for it? I should be able to write off write-ons on my taxes.
Right on the student loans.
It'll make the world a better place.
Yeah, more positive. It'd make it more positive for sure.
$5 per act of positivity.
Oh, man.
How much money would you have made today if you got $5 per act of positivity, and every negative act is -5?
Oh,
I can make $200 a day.
you can make $200?
Easy.
Oh.
With that corny shit you be saying, we're all spiritual people, being people in spirit.
I'm just going to be truthful, you know what I'm saying? We'll find out what was the best part of their day.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can share some great advice from their experiences, and then we're going to separate feeling great.
They don't reward us for positivity, but if you do something negative, they will fine you, bro.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah. You
I'll
will.
be in debt if that's like how it works.
Isn't it crazy how negative thoughts, if
when you start to let them win, they start lapping the positive shit. Like if being a good person was a race, like, and you let negativity get a head start on positivity,
It's momentum.
you would break world records in the 100 meter dash. You probably run 100 in 5 seconds flat if negativity ran it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that negativity, boy, because it just compounds.
It just feels real. Positivity feels fake.
Yeah.
Like when you're doing it, with negativity, it feels like what I'm supposed to be motherfucking doing.
And I hate positive people too.
Because what are you up to?
Yeah, why are you so happy?
Can't you just be positive? I can't just be like, man, that's gonna work. Yeah.
No, have you ever seen like somebody in the street and they're smiling and just walking, and just like you just want to punch them in the face?
Yeah, like, you don't really feel that way, you punk motherfucker.
See, that's crazy, man. I like
fake
positivity.
smile.
When I got in that accident, the highway patrol, I pulled off the freeway, the highway patrol, they was parked in a corner. Nigga, they wasn't even paying no attention to me. I flagged them down. You know, when you have a near-death experience, you gotta talk to somebody.
He said,
So I'm over there doing jumping jacks, and they facing me. I know they see me, so it's like 30 seconds of what the fuck does this guy want?
he jumped out the flaming car.
I'm on
doing it.
Orwendale by the Farmer Boys and the McDonald's over there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
And the little cul-de-sac street right next to it. I'm parked facing up the street. The police is parked facing towards Irwindale Avenue, but at the end of the cul-de-sac with their lights off. I'm jumping jacking. Hey, they pull up on me. And you could tell when you have a moment in life that's like that, and a person didn't see it or experience it. They're not having the same emotionality you're having.
Yeah, right.
So they pulled up. They got this. Pulled out the car. Pulled up. Got out the car. They said, "What's going on?" I said, "Man, I almost died." For 10 seconds, they probably thought, is this nigga on drugs?
Yeah.
You standing in the middle of the street, and the first thing you say to the police is, I almost died.
They almost grabbed their gun. It's like, oh,
We're gonna help you. Get you where you trying to go.
Then I could tell as I'm talking, they knew I was serious. But whenever you talk about something that's very serious to somebody who didn't experience it with you, it takes a while for them to get into that vibration of what's going on.
Right.
They still on whatever they was on. So it was at least 2 minutes of them like, huh? Like, what? So I'm on my way to pick up my son, and I almost died. Well, how'd you almost die? And I told you, I was victim of a hit-and-run accident. The victim of a hit-and-run accident. So somebody hits you. Pause. No, nigga, I didn't get hit. I ain't no punk. Somebody rear-ended me. I mean, pause.
Oh, you're
Right over there, huh?
When you've been in an accident and you say you've been hit, you know the times we live in, a motherfucker might take that as a different type of confession.
If the police said pause to you, would you got mad? I just got hit.
I would
Pause.
have fell out laughing.
Well, what if they told you, what is it looking like?
How long was it? Hold on, man. The accident was a few seconds. Yeah, so we talked. And whenever I get in a situation like that, it always comes out that I'm a comedian. I don't know how. I'm like, why does it? What, you know,
had the microphone. Hey, all right.
I almost died.
Bro, it just. It's man, but negativity, man, that shit be winning out a lot, man. You know, in that moment though, I really didn't feel negative or positive. I just felt like
Were you angry?
Scared?
you start thinking about everything. I was scared. I was like, damn, you think about all the shit you got to do that you can't do because this happened.
Yeah.
Then you start feeling that anxiety. Well, how I'm gonna do this?
Yeah. All the places I can't be now.
Yeah.
Then you get back to your family, like, I almost died. And your girl still on the bullshit she was on before you almost died.
Oh,
They'll be like, oh, okay.
like, what?
You don't get
Just hold me, please. Just hold me.
I know what you mean.
Hold me.
Me and my brother was almost jacked in Puerto Rico. And I remember telling my girlfriend at the time that what happened and like no emotional reaction.
Yeah.
I'm fucking scared walking the street and they're like, oh yeah, like it was nothing. Like, yeah, just tough it up.
You don't realize what could have happened, huh?
Kraig had a Trey moment.
Bro.
Like Voice in the Hood.
I was with a girl 7 years. I broke up with her because when my cat died, she acted like she didn't give a fuck.
It wasn't her
Real
cat.
shit. Yeah, Jazzy passed. Nigga, Jazzy.
8 years. 8 years.
Huh?
You were with a girl 8 years.
7 years, and
7
my cat
years?
died. I was like, baby, my cat died. I took 3 days off work.
How long did it take for you to break up with her after no empathy for the cat?
It took it took some months, but I knew that day
that it was over?
this relationship has died. I knew that day. Man, because, you know, you got to have empathy in your heart. You ain't got no empathy for what I'm going through.
What were the signs?
Just her reaction. I guess I was being a punk. I don't know. Like, bitch, my motherfucking cat died. So do something, plan a funeral or something. Make an obituary, you know what I'm saying?
You was out there crying and her face was dry?
I didn't cry in front of her, but I was, you know, I was sad. I was sad.
Disappeared when in the room by yourself.
I'll be right back.
With women, it don't matter what you're going through as the man. It's got to be business as usual. But when
That's
they
the
go
part.
through it, you got to lay the whole red carpet out.
Yeah.
That's the part
So
of
you
being
gonna
a
say
man.
lay
I
down
guess.
with him? I'll lay here with you.
Is that how God wrote that to be like that? I mean, I don't know. Or did man write it to be like that? Or did the
I don't
woman?
know. I think it's something that we accepted from them, but we should have never accepted that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, baby. Like, come on. You got to show some empathy. You can't just be out here just cold, just wait. You ever talk to a motherfucker and you can tell you can tell they just waiting on you to finish saying what you got to say? Like, that's what it's like being a man and you got emotions with a woman. They just waiting on you to finish talking.
Like, you don't hear me talking to you? Okay, all right.
You know, but
Yeah, you had a voice crack.
my voice. I cried in front of one chick. I was dating this doctor chick. We broke up. I cried. I was 30. That's the only time. I don't know why I cried.
For no reason? You just burst into
I
tears?
cared about her, but not to.
Why did you
In
cry?
front of her?
Huh?
In front of her?
In front of her.
Why did you cry?
I don't know.
You just
dog.
burst into tears for no reason?
I was like, this is how it went. I don't think we should be together. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think you're right.
He wasn't ready
Man,
for it.
I don't know why I'm crying. What the fuck is going on? Wow. I don't know why I'm crying. Wow.
Did you have some snot? Did you
I
have
had no snot.
some snot?
With no snot available.
Did you make this sound?
Trying to get snot. Like,
Yeah. And after that, her boyfriend was bigger and blacker than me. She probably was like, I got to get the most opposite of this nigga. We still talk once a year. We check on each other, but it's like, nigga.
How did you get out the doorway? Was you still crying when you?
I just finished. I cried for about a minute, and then, all right, I'm cool. Damn.
And you're 30.
So it's really over.
You're 30.
I was 30.
30, 31, or 30 straight?
I was shit around that age, 29, 30.
39.
You never cried over a chick?
No, I have, but like,
Not in
I'm
front of
30
her?
now. I don't see myself crying over a chick.
Well, you
What,
cold-hearted.
cry over?
We was together every day. Like while I was back.
That's why I poked you.
Y'all niggas can't admit to crying.
Yeah, when I was
sure.
18, 19, sure.
Damn.
Well, look, I didn't plan on it happening. I don't know how it happened.
Nah, crying is real.
It's cool, Kraig.
As long as you had,
As long as you got it
We all
out of the
cry.
as
system.
long as it's coming from a real place.
what I'm
Like, if
saying?
you have to try to make yourself cry and it ain't working,
That's cool. I mean, you opened your heart up. You know what I mean? You was present in the moment, and then therefore you.
you had a human experience.
I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I cried. Yep. That same chick, man, she came from a real good family. Her father was a doctor. Her father was a lawyer, mother was a doctor. And I remember I went over to the family's house for a Christmas dinner, but they called it a canned food drive. This is some
Christmas dinner came out of can?
This is what I'm telling you. We ain't never did no shit like that.
No, hell
Christmas
no.
dinner is Christmas dinner. So
Yeah.
they say, oh, it's a canned food offer, whatever the fuck they called it, right? So I'm thinking, oh, you show up for Christmas dinner, and bam. So because they said canned food, I bought a bunch of canned food with me.
Right.
So I'm at the door, I bring the canned food. They looking at me like, what the fuck you got canned food for? It's a canned food Christmas party, right? And they're like, oh, okay. And they took the canned food, but I was the only one that brought it. So I'm like, why would you name some shit something that ain't supposed to be there?
So what was the food?
Well, yeah.
I still don't know.
You didn't eat?
I ate the food, but what I'm saying is,
What was the food?
Did it come from a can?
Rice?
no, they cooked regular food,
What was
but
the
they
regular
called it a canned food Christmas party. I still don't know why.
You never asked?
I didn't get around to it. I just felt so stupid, right?
They'll probably talking behind your mic. It's like, this motherfucker brought
They
cat
probably
food.
thought I was-
He brought some spam.
But look, the mother was a doctor too. Here I am, a comedian. I'm just a regular old comedian. The mother knows that I'm smashing her daughter, so she's asking me all kind of doctor questions, and I'm just like,
Doctor question.
yeah, because she's like,
When was the last time you got him tested?
Yeah.
no, like she thought I wasn't, because her daughter was in her residency to be a doctor.
Oh, so she thought you were a doctor.
In a medical school or somewhere.
And you was answering these doctor questions?
No, I was like, oh, I said, did you meet my daughter in medical school? I said, nah, we met through a friend that she went to college with. You know what I'm saying? That's how we met.
You was talking like that? Leaned down on the chair like that?
But I knew she, they probably think I'm retarded.
You got to break up with this guy immediately.
And that's what happened.
Right. He's going to cry.
And that's what happened. They probably saw they probably saw it on me. Fuck y'all niggas.
She called every year to check on you. You ain't checking on her.
Is this
She
nigga
checked me.
okay? I'm all right, okay? I ain't crying.
So it had to be something special about her that got you
Was it
triggered.
that or the meal ticket? If I marry into this family,
No, it
Her
wasn't no
feet,
meal
something
ticket.
like that. With how she giggled. Like what
It
was
was the
some
cans of food.
We
No,
just
no.
connected. We just connected. You ever have a chick you really connect with on a lot of different levels? That's all it was. We just connected and shit. It wasn't nothing too. Pussy was good. Type of body I like and all that. But our life experiences, I think, at that time were too different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was just too different. A canned food Christmas party, that would never.
And nobody knows what that is.
Nobody, nigga. Me growing up, we had the same canned food cans in the cabinet for
Dust on
20
the top.
years.
Yeah, them motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying?
Cranberry sauce.
I remember we used to eat our fruit from the can. Remember that?
Yes.
Fruit cocktails.
Fruit cocktail with the
cocktails,
sorry
man.
cherry.
Nigga, I
That
know
cherry
that.
was bad.
That cherry was
That
trash.
cherry was the worst piece of fruit I ever had in my
But we
life.
didn't. But we didn't know that it was something.
Fucking olive. What's
Fresh fruit wasn't mandatory. We wasn't like, why ain't we got no fresh fruit? Oh, we got a can of fruit cocktail. Let's eat that.
You thought fruit came from a can. The
Fruit
fuck?
is not expensive either.
It's not.
Did y'all have fruit trees in Pasadena where you
Well,
was
to
at?
be honest,
On Navarro and Howard, in our yard, we had like a lemon tree and an orange tree in the backyard.
Okay.
But up and down, no, Navarro, they got them big ass trees. Remember back in the 80s, early 90s, Pasadena, the trees was bigger.
Yeah.
Going up Summit, the trees was like connected on both sides.
Yeah.
It was like that on Navarro on some places too.
Okay.
I was blessed, man. On Lundy, I was blessed. Grew up. I had a pecan tree, apricot tree, avocado tree, but didn't know what the fuck an
tree?
avocado was.
Okay.
Lemon tree,
Yeah.
Yeah.
plum tree.
You had a plum tree? You had the purple
How
ones or the
fucking
red
big
ones?
is this house?
The purple
And
ones?
it's not the house. It's just the
The backyard? Or you're just taking fruit from neighbors?
No, it's the backyard, like around the house. On
Y'all,
both
that
sides.
counts. All your neighbor shit that hangs over, that counts too.
That counts?
Yeah.
That counts? Okay.
Falls in
And you
your
was
yard.
eating off
Yeah.
all those trees?
Huh?
You was eating off all those trees?
Yeah, all those trees.
They
You know
had
what I'm saying? And then even had a grapevine. Had a grapevine in the
grapevine
backyard,
too?
but it wasn't mine. It was neighbors. But
Yeah, you had
it
it
was,
back
You used to.
it was always sour. But yeah.
See, I grew up in Altadena on Loma Alta. We had our neighbors had the plum trees in the back. They had the red plums, the sour ones, and then Snaps, his grandma had the purple plums on the other side. Then there was a lemon tree in the back, an orange tree, and then up and down the street was all kind of trees, apricot trees.
Yeah.
We didn't even know how to peel oranges back in the day. We would just take them and throw them in the air and let them hit the ground. And then
Really?
eat them, yeah.
So when did you learn how to peel
I
oranges?
had to be like in fucking
I was a freshman in college.
yeah,
nigga.
probably like 7th grade, 8th grade. Like before I started peeling, like, oh, you could just peel this shit.
So just throw it up in the sky
We
and
just throw it
drop
in there,
and
yeah.
let it bust.
And then
I remember one time
Eat
I
it.
threw an orange in the traffic. I just threw it as hard as I could. I probably was like in the 5th, 6th grade.
that was our favorite game out there.
I heard a smack, bow.
And start running.
Dude looked over the bushes. Dude in a rag top, the orange knocked him out. He was.
I had a rag top though.
Yeah, he was in his car.
He knocked out a gangbanger with an orange.
He was going like 2 miles an hour.
Oh, still rolling? Oh, my God.
And he bumped into the car in front of him. Woke up like, what the fuck happened?
I don't know, sir.
We took off running, dog.
Yeah, that used to be the shit.
We should throw
oranges?
fruit in the traffic.
On everything.
The coldest shit.
Freeway.
What happened? Somebody threw an orange at me.
He didn't know what happened. He just
Yeah. The coldest shit I seen, Keith said trip, Keith and cousin Kevin. He threw an orange, and you know the trucks how they have the little sliding window.
Yeah.
He threw the orange and it went through that window while the dude was driving. While the Mexican dude was driving and hit him in the head. Like, oh, this is the most athletic person in the world. Yeah. In a truck.
That could have been bad.
That was crazy.
That smack an orange makes when it hits his face.
And it splatters and then it's sticky and the juice is it's bad. It's bad for the person getting hit with the orange. I'm telling you.
To me, it's crazy that you just threw the orange in the air. That's how you ate it.
Yeah. How is you gonna do it?
You put your thumb in it.
Everybody didn't know about that.
Put your thumb in it.
Oh, y'all would still eat it.
Yeah.
That's
how you
throw
get
it in the
open.
ground. It's like,
Throwing it in the air is better than just throwing it on the ground. That's like, what the fuck you doing?
It's still like, how old were you when you realized how to eat it?
Like I said, probably like 7th grade.
Oh, so you were retarded.
We was out there. Out to the kids, man. We had other shit to do than to learn how to peel fruit. Like, fuck that. It's an orange.
Grapes and watermelon is what we ate.
But there should have been an adult there who would taught you how to, a grandma.
Some adult just come, hey, kids outside playing football in the middle of the street. Here's how you peel an orange.
You want to make a lemonade?
Here.
You want to make a lemonade at the house?
No.
I was doing that shit. Or just sucking on lemons? Pause.
Did they ever
Lemons with seasoning salt.
Did they ever feed you in your house when you were a little kid?
Oh, that's hilarious.
No, so I
y'all used to eat pork and beans?
Yeah.
Pork and beans?
You ever had pork and beans?
Pork and beans?
What's pork and beans?
Yeah.
Like pork and beans.
Yeah. Hot dog.
With rice. You have to add rice to it. Any Puerto Rican dish has rice.
Pork. That's not no poor shit if you can add rice to it.
We had beans with the pork in it. I used to love pork and beans when I was a kid.
That's crazy.
I hated tuna, loved pork and beans. Now I love tuna. I don't fuck with pork and beans.
You don't fuck with it?
I used to love potted meat.
Really?
Yeah, I used to. That's the sandwiches used to be fire. They had the blue can.
You ate anchovies too? You seem like an anchovies.
No anchovies.
You seem like an anchovies.
I don't know why. I just felt like you took those white movies serious when they ordered pizzas with anchovies.
Yeah.
Remember the
Ninja
white
Turtles
movies?
used to
Oh,
do that.
pizzas with anchovies.
Yeah.
You ever had an anchovy?
Never.
No, I don't even know.
I
Hell
looked
no.
at it, tried it, but not the business.
I'm not
Do they
fucking with
still put that on pizzas?
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Because people eat it.
Yeah.
I've never had an anchovy.
I never had an anchovy.
I think it has to be a white pizzeria place.
Could we call Pizza Hut and get a pizza with anchovies?
I think
right
it would be very difficult, but let me read it.
Call Pizza Hut, see if they still putting anchovies.
You gonna order the nasty? Put an extra anchovies on an anchovy and what?
I don't know what go. I mean, I don't think you can eat nothing when you order it with anchovies. That seems like it takes
By
over.
itself,
Onions. You're gonna add onions.
onions.
Onions and anchovies?
Let's call
Automatic.
Pizza Hut right now. See if they still got anchovies.
Wow.
I eat the crust. I ain't eat no fucking anchovies.
Somebody should just call and order the anchovies.
Extra anchovy?
extra anchovy.
I paid $20.
I don't
Get a
want
bag of
the,
anchovies.
I don't want the pizza. I just want the anchovies.
Just the anchovies.
Call right now. Order a pizza.
Little baby fish.
Pour the juice out.
Baby
You eat a bag of anchovies for $20?
No.
Yeah.
What?
For how much?
Free food and $20?
You eat a bag of anchovies.
A bag or like a can?
Whatever it comes in.
A whole.
No, I can because I'm not gonna.
It comes in a
I'm not.
long
This is
can
not
like-
man versus
It's a
food.
can like
pound.
this.
A pound.
Do anchovies have bones?
Yeah, like little fine ones.
So they
Inside
put,
It's a fish.
but they
No.
put in
It's the
it
fish.
so that ones that come on the pizza they
It's the
got
whole
bones
fish.
in them.
It's the fish. It's the whole fish.
But they don't
Don't
debone it.
No.
Hey, you guys sell pizza with anchovies?
Yes, we do, man.
That's what
It's a topping.
Is a topping?
Is
And
it-
can I pick up just anchovies with no pizza?
You could if you wanna do like a side. You mean like one?
Yeah. How many anchovies does that come with?
If you do a side, it's gonna be somewhere around 5 anchovies. You know.
Can they do a pound?
Can we do a pound of anchovies?
I don't think we can still. I don't even know if I have a pound. Hold on, give me a minute.
Ask them, do the anchovies still got their heads on it? Do the anchovies still got their head on it?
Where do they fish for anchovies? Is that a lake?
fish
Or
tank.
is that Where do they breed anchovies?
In the anchovy park?
Nigga, who figured that out?
Who's the anchovy breeder? Is that like the pit bull breeders?
How small do the fishing pole got to be to catch an anchovy? It ain't no way you catch an anchovy with regular sized fish hooks.
How long
When they do the
How long
anchovy,
it take for you to catch 100 anchovies with it?
when is the anchovy festival up at the Court Academy? How they do the dogs? How they do those dogs up there with
Anchovy races?
Nigga, who is at the pier fishing for what kind of bait do they use?
I think it's the net.
Pepperonis?
I think it's the net.
Algae?
The net.
The net?
You know, they throw the net
This
and
is
they
a
catch
net
'em.
fish.
Yeah, you know the fucking nets. Don't tell me you don't know the fucking nets.
You got the nets?
No, I don't got the nets.
The nets
That's
are-
deep fishing. You know?
Oh, when they throw them out, they spread out.
No, yeah, and then they come back with a bunch of fish.
Right.
How big is an anchovy?
Small.
Like this.
It's like your pecker.
He said they out of fish.
Like your pecker.
Measure it.
Wow. Damn.
Hold on, anchovy up to
He
my
said
damn shit.
a pecker on a pizza. This is
Is that a saltwater fish or a freshwater fish, an anchovy?
Toilet water
No,
fish.
it has to be salt water.
Why does it have to be saltwater?
Yeah.
Anchovies is
'Cause they
like what I know about anchovies is they're sour.
Because they're in
I feel
Puerto
like it's a
Rico.
man-made fish. I
Is it?
feel like
Yeah.
it's
Freshwater in Puerto Rico.
Where
saltwater.
anchovies
Where I-
originate from?
Anchovies are small silver-colored salt fish that are a key part of the ocean's food chain.
See? They're bait. They're just there. Everybody eats them.
Oh wow.
Why do they got them at Pizza Hut? That's crazy.
Because they say where they got shrimp.
Why ain't pepperonis on nothing else but a pizza?
You know what? Pepperonis come in a pack, but I've like, why don't niggas eat pepperoni
That's what I'm
sandwiches?
saying.
Because pepperonis are fire.
Right.
But
on
So
the pizza.
They live in Indian, Atlantic, and Pacific Oceans.
That's
as well
damn
as
near
the
all of them.
Mediterranean. They're everywhere.
everywhere. They're little baby.
Yeah, wow.
Baby fish.
Yeah, shout out to anchovies, man.
The guy's like, "Oh, I got
Man,
your
fuck
answer.
anchovies.
We don't have a pound."
He started laughing. A pound of anchovies. Man, what you got for us today, man?
Well, the Lakers just got eliminated by the Timberwolves. They not just got eliminated; they got embarrassed. They lost in 5 games.
Lakers in 5, baby.
Rudy Gobert looked like Will
Timberwolves
Chamberlain
in
in the last game, fucking dunking on everybody. 27 and 24.
Right.
Luka is fat. JJ Redick doesn't know how to coach, and LeBron is old.
Is it time for LeBron to retire?
No, he got like 5 more years left.
Exactly.
You don't have to
Bro.
be the best
He
player
ain't
on the
got-
team.
He don't.
He gonna
you
play for
mean?
26 years?
Probably.
Come off the bench, bro.
Yeah.
You can come off the bench.
Is
on
he
the
gonna
team.
stay with the Lakers though? He has a player option.
He needs to if he wants
gonna
to.
stay?
If he wants to be deemed a legend for LA, he needs to stay with the Lakers. If not,
I think he's gonna do something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell. He's gonna be the player head coach.
They're gonna fire JJ.
He gonna take himself out
They
the game?
only hired JJ because of
be a player
LeBron.
coach.
True.
They're not gonna fire JJ the first year.
If LeBron tell him,
Why would the Lakers listen to a 40-year-old?
Because he's LeBron.
JJ is the same age as LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, younger actually.
Yeah. I think that
Damn.
LeBron is gonna do the
Player
player
coach?
coach thing. Yeah.
Has
That's
LeBron's tenure in the Lakers been a failure?
No.
Nah, he got a championship.
Not over yet.
Championship, relevancy. Remember where the Lakers were before LeBron got here?
At this point, yes.
Brandon Ingram
But-
and them.
That's why at this point
At
it's a
this point,
failure.
at
If he
this point-
retires tomorrow, it's been a failure.
Yes.
No, hell
yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was.
How is it a failure? He brought a championship to the squad.
A bubble
That's it.
championship.
Okay.
Yeah, the team is relevant. I mean, they're always gonna be relevant. They're always gonna be relevant. But when it was Brandon Ingram running the show, they wasn't expected to do nothing.
But they could have.
How? They wasn't. They was
could-
already out there,
No,
already losing. They were
they
already.
could. No, they could have.
They had the second overall pick in the draft. You don't get that from being good.
LeBron got him a championship in the bubble.
All I know is Bronny was wasting a spot in the playoff roster
Thank
where
you.
it could have been a center.
Exactly.
What's
We could have had a center instead of Bronny James in the
We had Dwight Howard on the team over Bronny.
Did
Yeah.
Bronny play?
Man.
He played garbage minutes game 1.
Oh, out there, playoff experience. Shout out to
Fuck
Bronny.
outta here.
He's out there.
Exactly.
What center would have made a difference?
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard, that motherfucker should have been
What
in the
you talking
Lakers
about?
for 3 straight years.
Some-
Every time they lose, it's because they need a goddamn center.
So why
Denver
he ain't been on the team?
They could have used Dwight Howard's freaky ass.
they
And
got
this
Bronny.
series, they could have used him
So
too.
why they ain't get
I
him
can
this
see
year?
that
They got
argument.
Bronny.
Nah, Bronny's spot is already take somebody else to take Gabe Vincent's spot.
No, Bronny. They don't need another point guard.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent's the point guard. Get him out of here.
I'm not saying regular season, I'm all for it. A playoff roster, come on.
He wasn't gonna use him no way
Why not?
because he didn't put none of the bench in that one game.
They use Max Cleaver, who hasn't even practiced with the Lakers.
Why are they using him?
Man.
Why?
Because they don't have a center.
You could have got Dwight Howard from Max.
Yeah.
Max Kleber.
No.
You telling me you need a Max Kleber on your team?
More than you need a Bronny.
Nah, you got to have a Bronny out there supporting Pops. Only thing keeping
terrible.
LeBron going is Bronny.
I don't think Bronny was the problem,
Right.
man.
No,
Blame Bronny. Someone can't get a
No.
break. Bronny get blamed for
No,
that.
Bronny ain't the problem. It's the fact they don't have defense and they need a big man. Period.
We don't have no foot speed, man.
And fucking
And-
Luka getting
and Luka-
food poisoning. Like, what the fuck are you eating before game 3?
And
What
they
are
can't
you
play
eating?
defense.
Who fed him the poison?
Yeah, Luka,
They're
man.
out there playing like
Luka get. What the hell was that?
I don't fucking know. It's just Otto's bullshit.
He has a
you know?
noise box. Like
What
you don't
is
make
that,
enough
Otto?
noise already.
What is that?
It's a fart box, man.
Let me.
They play like shit.
It's different fart noises in there.
Yep.
Doesn't sound like a fart. Sounds like moaning sounds, to be honest.
Hey,
That entertained the hell out of him. He really like
Where did
enjoyed
you
that
get-
one.
That kind of sounds like, have you ever, like, been fucking a girl and then, like, some air comes out?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best.
Where did you get a fart box, bro?
Old Town Pasadena, man. What? Everybody, don't everybody got a fart box in their pocket?
How much is
Am
that
I the only
cost?
motherfucker with a fart box in
You
their
remember
pocket?
the TV show Coach?
Yeah.
He's Dauber, bro. Remember Dauber from
Damn.
Coach?
How much money you spend on that?
What you mean it was a gift? You shitting on them.
Who gave you that?
That's too much.
He got a fart box, dog. What is wrong with Otto, man?
He been here for about an hour and a half and didn't know he had the fart box. So
He's been here for 2 hours smoking weed, drinking, and he's had that box in his hand and hasn't told us what it is. And then when he told us what it was, it's the fart box. What the fuck? Where do you buy fart boxes from? You just in Old Town? You bought that at the pawn shop?
Nah, it's I can't think of the name of the store. It's like a decorative store in Old Town. They got a lot of
Like
arts
Michael's?
yeah, but smaller, more fancier.
like Hot Topic.
It's called
Not Hot Topic.
a
Like,
decorative store. So
it's-
how'd you stumble? You was in there looking for fart boxes?
No, actually,
Fuck calling. I'm going down there.
I actually went there for a balloon,
For one balloon?
A single balloon.
a single balloon.
Why? What's
Dead ass.
what's so
Dead
special
ass.
about these balloons?
Nah.
The
So
one balloon.
yeah, because
I gotta get this balloon.
Yeah, this the one.
I needed a balloon.
What kind of balloon?
Just one. I just needed a balloon.
One thing I
Was
missed
it somebody's
for this
birthday?
project is a balloon.
Was it somebody's birthday?
Nah, nobody's birthday. I just had a balloon.
I'm bored every day.
Had a balloon
No,
urge.
I had a balloon. For
Had an
my,
urge for a balloon.
I had a balloon
For what?
my daughter, and it flew in the sky. When I put her in the car in Bugler Seaboat, I put her in my girl's car, and the balloon flew away. So I'm like, damn, fuck. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go get it. She got in the car, and I went to go get a balloon. I went to
Okay.
the store.
That's very thoughtful of
They
you.
didn't have no motherfucking balloons.
So you bought a fart box.
Exactly.
Hey, baby.
I got something better, baby. She 2 years old. She's like, what?
Made her listen to 36 parts.
and she loved the fart box. She was over here killing it like, yeah, on everything.
And then you were like, okay, give it back to me. I need to take it for the show.
I'm taking the fire box tonight. Get your hand off the box. Get your damn hand back on that
How
box.
much was the balloon, bro?
They didn't have, the balloon was about $7. I bought 2 balloons.
What about the fart box?
Fart box-
$36.
Yeah, $260.
I didn't even pay attention. I just swiped and left. But I just swiped.
See, about $1 million fire box.
You got insurance on it?
No insurance.
So that,
Wow. That's what they should have played. That's probably what they was playing on the sideline when J.J. Redick was supposed to be calling plays. He was just playing farts. Hey, we're going to do this.
play with the fart box.
He made history
JJ?
in his first year as a Laker coach.
Okay.
Number one is the first time in Laker history as a third seed or higher that they lose in the first round. I think they were like 18-0.
Yeah.
And then he's the first coach in playoff history to play the same lineup for an entire half.
That was crazy.
He did.
Ain't nobody.
That's never been done?
Nope.
The whole half.
That's weird, huh?
They call it timeouts. And you still and just go back in the game. Like, oh, okay, coach, I want to sit down for a second.
He blew his Achilles, and he's still on the court. Yeah.
Back in the game.
Okay.
Just stay on the ground. We only need 4 out there. Anything but Bronny.
I'm right, coach. Get back.
That's wild. I would have never guessed that. So what
But
do you think?
if they would have subbed somebody else in, would it help?
You know what they should have done? When they were on defense, put Luka in the bench like they do Steph Curry and put Vanderbilt for a couple possessions, give Luka rest, and then put him back in. Like, you know how they do Steph Curry? They put him on the bench for a possession, then, they call a timeout and they put him back in the game.
Right.
Vanderbilt could have helped game 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Right.
If they play Keek or Kike, whatever his name is.
Who?
The white boy. The other white boy.
Oh, Connect?
Yeah, Connect.
Nope. He got 0 minutes.
0
Really?
minutes in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think he got like garbage time minutes in game 1. That's it.
And that's it. No more time.
Jackson Hayes was playing only like 3 to 4 minutes. I guess he was unplayable in the playoffs.
So Dalton Connect only played in the game
He
1.
played as much as Bronny did.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Bronny.
You got
Who do you think had a better rookie season, Bronny or Dalton Connect?
Connect. I'm saying
He got traded though.
No, but it got voided. And fucking Mark Williams is fucking
better?
he's fucking tweeting shit about the Lakers. Like,
Just
motherfucker,
saying.
like, what are you doing?
because that's his daddy. Because Connect daddy ain't on the team. That's why.
No, he got. But if you get traded, isn't your season worse than the person who didn't get traded?
No, because his daddy ain't on the,
To
ain't on the team.
to get traded and still be on the same team.
Right, come back. They mad and shit. Like,
I know you motherfuckers don't want me. Why would I give a fuck? I'm showing up to practice late. I'm cussing out. You
Bronny
motherfuckers
had
don't
a
want
better
me.
season than Luka with
Luka? No,
Luka got traded.
no. Bronny had a better rookie season than Dalton Connect.
You are crazy.
What are you
Why not?
talking about, bro?
He was
Yes,
he was a focal point of all media the whole season. He didn't get traded.
Connect had a couple 30-point games.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He
And
did.
still got traded.
That's
because
weird.
he good.
Because he wouldn't pass the ball to Bronny James.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like,
That's
come
why.
on, man.
No, but that's what Gilbert Arenas was saying.
That sound crazy.
Hey, man, shout out to Gilbert Arenas. His son made a recovery.
Yeah, for
We're so happy about that, man.
Yeah,
Gilbert's
man.
one of our favorite people in
Shout
the
out.
world. This podcast is so dope, man. I was enamored when I found out his son was up and walking around. That's got to be thankful for every day. God.
So Damian Lillard blew his Achilles.
It's over.
Milwaukee Bucks got eliminated. Giannis be getting into fight with Halliburton's dad.
How they who?
Yeah.
How they who?
Halliburton.
How they
Yeah, the playoffs have been physical.
Giannis is out of there.
Yeah.
Where's he going to go?
They're saying that there might be a trade because they have a bunch of assets to San Antonio Spurs.
Nah, send him to L.A.
To play with the big dude?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think, I don't know.
And then the rookie of the year was from San Antonio. Castle
Was it?
guy.
Yep.
Yeah. And Popovich, he's done with the Spurs now.
What you mean he retired?
Oh,
He's
no.
he's a president now, or
Is he?
yeah, he's going into the front office somewhere, but he's not coaching no more. But
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
we're
he's going to
coaching.
team up with somebody.
who?
Tony Parker.
Popovich is going to team up with another coach?
No, I think that Giannis is going to team up with somebody.
If he goes to Wemby, that fucking
That'd be
They
crazy.
won't be good.
what?
They won't. Too
Nobody's
much.
gonna score on them.
But they ain't gonna. Who they gonna score on?
Everybody.
They gonna get ran out the gym.
Nah.
That's like
You
Shaq
got-
and
And they
David
have-
Robinson being on the same
They
team.
have De'Aaron Fox and they have Castle, who's a guard.
Yeah.
I just don't see that working.
Hey, Wemby
That'd be
nickname should be
crazy.
Groot. Yeah, that nigga look like Groot for real.
They show a picture of him next to Tim Duncan and makes Tim Duncan look like a toddler.
Yeah, nigga
Oh,
look like,
Giannis? Let me
No,
see the
Wemby,
picture.
Wemby.
Oh,
Wemby look
yeah,
like
I mean Wemby's
Groot.
tall, but
Yeah.
you're not. Well, let's
Wemby
be
is
honest.
awesome,
Have
bro.
we
He's-
ever seen a dude that with that type of size play an entire career? Never.
Well,
But that's why he's good, because he can do it.
well, he already missed half the season.
Damn.
with a blood clot.
I just been talking.
Damn.
Where blood clot? See,
I'm no doctor.
exactly. That's too much. Too
I
much.
don't know. I thought you were talking about a leg breaking or something
it's
like
too
that.
high up in the sky. You know what I mean, with the gravity to the pull, it's not gonna work. You gotta wear special socks and everything. It's crazy.
I think he's gonna end up in either New York or Minnesota.
New York knocked out my boy Kate Cunningham.
Got him out the way. So they won. New York won today.
Yesterday.
So they eliminated.
Yeah, 6 games.
Yeah.
Damn.
That point guard, what's his name again? I always forget his name. But New
Or
York,
what? Jalen Brunson?
Jalen Brunson.
he a monster, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jalen Brunson.
Think Minnesota can keep it together though? Like,
I think Minnesota has a shot. They have a lot of size.
people want to. Will that? Because it's hard. It's a small market team.
Yeah.
Can they keep Anthony Edwards in Minnesota?
I think
Well,
so.
Alex Rodriguez is the owner, part owner.
Is he? Yeah. I mean, Ant-Man is getting a lot of exposure being on a small market team as we speak.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he's going to be able to max out no matter where he plays. I think he's going to be okay. Will he leave? I don't know.
I feel like you don't need to leave now.
He don't need, I mean, you know, when Jordan got to Chicago wasn't shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think he's having that same type of impact.
Chicago ain't Minnesota though. It's different.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think he's going to be all right.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope.
But Giannis, would you trade
Now we're not trying to catch, huh?
that's a huge difference.
I'll tell you, like Groot.
That is crazy.
Crazy,
Tim
huh?
Duncan in there?
Like the freaking.
Tim Duncan looking bisexual.
It looked like.
I didn't know that was Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan looking.
I thought Tim
You gotta
Duncan-
post that picture. Let me see.
Tim
Again.
Duncan look like Gamora. Look like
This can't be real.
Yeah.
That's swear to God.
That's for the rookie of the year. That's Castle. The guy holding
And
the trophy.
then
It look like
David
Guardians of the
Robinson.
Galaxy.
What is wrong with David Robinson, bro?
Looking like Drax, man. It's the Guardians of the Galaxy. For real. Look at it.
Hey, Kraig, you keep growing out your hair, you're gonna look like Tim
he's
Duncan.
David Robinson. You got David Robinson. That's why I cut mine off.
Don't they look like some superheroes?
He ain't David Robinson. Me.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
it. He needs to cut his fucking hair.
Like his
It
girl
it
pulled
bothers
his
me.
hair when
And
he's
then the
smacking
young dude
doggy
look
style.
like-
Tim Duncan.
Rocket.
Look at this picture, y'all.
Tim Duncan said, "I'm done with basketball."
That looked like all for one.
Yeah, forever.
As we walk down the aisle together.
Have you seen Jeremy Lamb out there?
Where?
Oh yeah, he's looking fruity too.
In China?
No, he's just
on
interviewing.
on some podcast.
Jeremy Lamb, look what he got, like a blonde mohawk or
Yeah,
something.
blonde mohawk, painted fingernails.
Do he?
Really? Jeremy
way.
Lin? What?
Yeah, yeah.
Chinese hooper.
Jeremy Lin?
Jeremy Lamb, not Lynn, right?
Jeremy Lamb.
Lamb from UConn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, don't tell me
retired?
he's a. Is he a button? No, don't.
Oh, man.
He has a nose
Don't
ring.
tell me that's
What?
Huh?
He has
Wait,
a-
all
I'll
of
show it. Just give me a second. I need to.
All this
Yeah, he
change
go-
happened, what, in a week or something?
Nah, you gonna see it.
Is he still in the league?
No.
Nah. He would be
He's
more.
been out of the league for a minute now.
He played at UConn with my cousin,
Huh?
DeAndre.
Oh, man.
He played at UConn with my cousin DeAndre. Wow.
talking.
He'd sound crazy too.
Play it. That's a podcast.
Thinking something in the food, man. Something we eating. They just putting more estrogen in people's systems. He's being his true self.
That doesn't sound that bad, Ty. What fuck you talking
No,
about?
it's-
Nah,
I
you
can-
playing
you
the
don't know.
whole interview from the beginning.
I can hear it right there. I hear the tanginess right now.
He sent an hour-long video clip.
And just
There was
playing.
one where
I ain't gonna speak on it. I gotta hear more. Hopefully
Yes.
not, man.
Hopefully not.
But that's crazy. He's out the league. I remember when he was in college, man, hooping. Do you know DeAndre?
DeAndre.
So he won a championship with them?
I don't want
My
to know
cousin won a
DeAndre.
championship at UConn. He's a year younger than Jeremy, so. What you laughing at? How you got that? You got that asthma laugh. I got.
My bad, man. My bad.
Motherfucker, he won a championship at UConn. I know crazy.
My bad, man.
But
I'm sorry.
What else you got for us, bro?
last thing of the NBA before we change topics, Rockets forced the game 7.
Oh,
It's gonna be played on Sunday. So and Clippers, Denver, game 7 tomorrow.
Clippers versus who?
Nuggets.
Denver.
Okay. Denver.
Denver.
Well, what's wrong with saying Nuggets?
Nothing wrong with saying Nuggets. It's the Denver that was fucked up.
Anywho, let's see if our predictions are right. Who you got?
Clippers.
I want Clippers, but I think Jokic is going. He's the best player in the NBA. Fuck out of here.
I don't know if he's the best player anymore.
If he wins, they are.
Ant-Man might be the best player.
Man.
He's growing.
Warriors or Rockets? Game 7. If Warriors lose, they blow a 3-1 lead.
Warriors.
I got the Rockets. They're playing in Houston.
Yeah, I got Steph. I got Steph as the villain.
That's
Let's
a
go.
tough one.
Got Steph as the villain.
Am I tripping? I mean, the Warriors seem undersized, right?
Yeah, they're getting killed by Steven Adams and Sengun.
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams been in the league a long time. I'm going to go with the Rockets. I'm going to make a bold prediction. And once the Rockets win, I feel like old boy is going to self-destruct in Golden State.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Butler. Yeah, he's going to start swinging on folks.
Him and Draymond going to catch a fade.
Yeah.
He can't pull all that
I'm going with
pansies.
the Kiwi.
Oh, with Rockets. He's going with the Rockets.
With the Kiwi, that's what they call. He's from Auckland,
New Zealand. Yeah.
New Zealand. Yeah.
You remember when he?
Are you going Rockets, Alejandro?
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
Rockets,
I'm
and
going
I'm
Golden
going
State.
Clippers. You remember when he got flack when he was talking about playing the Warriors, and he's like, "Oh man, those monkeys are fast. They're fast little monkeys."
He said that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
When he was in OKC.
Oh,
That's why.
But he didn't know any better, right?
Yeah. No, he know better. White people know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
right. You know, I didn't know. I just picked
You
monkey.
didn't know calling them monkeys was going to be taken a certain way.
Yeah.
But out of all the stuff you could have said, you said monkey.
Right. Out of
You
anything.
said birds, cats,
Yeah.
They're fast little-
kangaroo.
Rattlesnakes.
Snakes,
Talking about Steph and Clay.
rabbits.
Them. They called them the monkeys?
He called them. He's like, "Yeah, they're fast little monkeys."
What else happened? There's something else that happened outside of sports.
Well, talking about monkeys, there's a whole debate about 100 humans versus 1 gorilla. Who will win?
100 humans.
That's a cool segue.
You crazy as hell.
Bro, you think a gorilla could kill 100 grown men?
Yes.
I don't
Maybe
think so.
Ecuadorians.
Man, they were fucking. You can't get 100 men to run at no motherfucking monkey.
You know what I would do? Because I just thought about this. As soon as one, because it's no weapons.
No weapons.
As soon as the gorilla rips one arm, that's a weapon.
Right.
That's bones. Like, we just have to open the gorilla's mouth and shove a lot of shit into it.
Right.
That's your plan? Open
Yeah.
his mouth?
Let me tell you.
No, he's going to be close to you, and then we're going to find any hole. Asshole, ear hole, mouth hole.
Oh, now you want to do the
eye
asshole.
hole.
So now you want to do that. I said,
100 men.
a gorilla?
We locked in the room. It's 100 of us and 1 gorilla.
The gorilla's going to fuck off the first 20 motherfuckers so bad.
Not 20, about 5, 6 people. They
They
gone.
gonna get eradicated.
In this room.
In this room.
In this room,
Yo,
100
In this
men
room.
and 1 gorilla.
we're done.
No, yeah.
Done.
First of all,
The third wave is gonna get them. The 1 and 2, the people right next to the gorilla. Sorry, man, it's over.
But you gotta you're expecting these men, this third wave, to be brave enough after what they seen this gorilla do to these motherfuckers.
how
to
do
be
you
like, I'm-
attack it? Because you square up with it?
Right, you doing all this shit, all this hood
everybody
shit.
got
Everybody got to attack at the same
Catch the
time.
pain, catch the pain.
So we socking it to death.
Right.
all go to each. Somebody go for the arm. These go for
And
this
look,
arm.
we naked.
Naked. Ooh.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Dicks is getting snatched off, bro.
'Cause what do I mean?
I at least have to have underwear on. I at least have to have underwear
I don't know why I feel like I'm more. Underwear makes a difference.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro. We can't-
Naked is over.
It's over for us.
It's over.
The gorilla. I'm going with the gorilla. Silverback.
So a pair of jeans make it a little bit.
Right. Say sporty lives.
Yeah. You won't scrape your knee. You be all right. You out here barefooted too.
Yo,
It's over.
naked-
You got no traction.
You fighting like
Right.
you throw it coming.
Get out of here. And
He gonna snatch your arm and your whole shit, the Frank and the beans.
Bro,
It's coming
you-
off.
two 2 people may survive. Two niggas will survive.
No, 100 people. If we bull rush him, he has no chance.
You crazy?
You crazy as hell.
And,
What are you
and like
doing?
first you go for the eyes. The eyes are not that strong.
You
like,
throw it out like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody, you can't go for the eyes first because he's gonna hit you. So somebody has to go for his hands first.
Everybody tackles him, and then somebody behind him go for the eyes.
Right.
First of all, you
That's
have
roll
to-
3.
How do you convince the first charge?
That's what I'm saying. All right, Chris, this is what you doing. You go
push
right
the
at
nigga
him.
out there. Huh?
Yeah.
You just throw 2 weak niggas at him and win.
Yeah.
We got a charge. It ain't gonna be no standout. He's gonna attack.
He gonna die.
You get that gorilla cornered. He's attacking.
Back against the wall. It's over.
He get the beat in his chest and shit. It's gonna be crazy.
Still 100 humans. Come on.
How do you win? What's the win? How do you,
choke
win?
him out.
Yeah. What's the kill move?
The kill move
It's
is
ripping
any
off his
fucking
balls.
hole he has, fill it up with shit.
You can't fill it with shit.
I mean, if somebody gets
You
their
try doing that, you're done.
Yeah, gorilla ain't gonna let you get to his ass. Nigga, back the fuck out.
Okay. I
You
thought
trying
we
to
were having
shit.
fun. I thought this was like an honest competition. I'm out.
I think 3-4 people will die.
3,
No.
How many will get injured?
90 will die.
10.
97 guys are getting
I
injured.
think 50 people will get injured. Maybe 10 people die.
50?
There's no
50
group of
injured.
guys.
No, you know, like maybe like broken fingers and shit like that. That's injury.
Okay.
There's not going to be a group of guys at the end of this like we're unscathed. We did the gorilla
No,
thing.
it's gonna be blood everywhere.
Yeah.
But I think 3 can hold one arm, 3 can hold the other, 3 can hold the legs.
Wait, so
And
okay.
I saw a video of a guy saying like grabbing the gorilla's genitalia and ripping it off.
Yeah.
That's
Have you seen the gorilla's nuts?
not
No.
really.
Me
not
either.
Really.
So where are they?
I
You
assume
just in there
that-
feeling around, right?
They're
You
not on his shoulders,
you,
nigga.
Yeah,
you
I
feel
guess
it.
so,
You think the gorilla gonna let you just? I'm looking. I'm trying to find something.
How
This
they-
ain't gay. This ain't gay.
They're like humans. Where
Right.
else is it gonna be? In their fucking belly button?
I'm just
you
saying.
know where it is.
I'm just saying.
Realistically,
Go ahead.
like 27 people gonna die.
Here's
Man.
another question. Do you think it'd take more white people than black people? More Mexican people than black people? Like,
It's crazy
like,
motherfuckers.
do you think that 50 black people could do what it would take
On average,
100 Filipinos to do?
If
I think it's the Filipinos and Mexicans are gonna stick together.
if you get 100 black
Not
people,
when it come to no gorilla.
No.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers is gonna forget all them differences.
No, because of like you just look at the jobs Mexicans do.
How many Shaqs do you think it'd take?
Shaqs,
Like Shaq today or Shaq 20
Shaq in
years
his
ago?
prime. How many Shaqs in his prime do you think it'd take?
that gorilla will kill all of them Shaqs, bro.
How many Shaqs would it
Are
take?
you kidding me?
Them Shaqs would be slow. Like, I mean, they're cool for
I
basketball.
think
but
20 Shaqs could kill a gorilla.
20, it's
20
50,
Shaqs?
50 Shaqs.
nah.
You're choking this gorilla to death. You're. What are you doing
How
that makes
many
him
times
stop
I have
moving?
to tell you
no.
what is like he has a mouth, he has eyes,
30.
he has ears, and there's gonna be bones lying around.
It's gonna take.
Oh, so you're
30
picking up the bones of a
Of
Romero.
humans, yes. And then you're just like,
Ain't that his-
32 shots.
that's what I've been saying.
How many Mike Tysons?
50. Now,
Tyson
is
get
Mike
out there
Tyson with gloves, or he just like,
With his ass out.
How many John Jones?
Mike Tyson's like 70 because he's short.
How many John Jones? I think the same amount. Maybe 50, maybe 20 John Jones.
John
many-
Jones might
how-
be able to do it. John
How many
Jones and them.
Craigs?
How many Craigs? About 60. In shape Craigs? Right now, I don't have a shot. I could just try to offer food.
Easy.
What if you
Offer food? Dead. Yeah, bring the food right to me. Let me get that. What's that? A burger?
Because look, gorillas,
Yeah,
they're
clap.
not carnivores.
No.
They're herbivores. So
So he'll just be beating your ass. That's the whole thing
So
about
Why
it.
would he?
He'll get tired,
What if
too.
he's not- what if
he's
he's
gonna
not
get
mad?
tired.
You seen the tired gorilla?
What if he's not mad?
I haven't seen a gorilla go against 100 people.
I saw the video of the gorilla just gingerly walk by a guy and grab him and drag him.
Yeah.
And then leave him, you know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, that's what happened to you.
When he grabbed that first motherfucker on the charge and he just dragged him off into the
I'd hate
brush.
to be like
Guy 5.
guy 60 and then you figure out the gorilla don't have no squabbles. You know
I
what
got
mean?
a shot? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you
like
gonna die.
all
You
these
gonna
people
die.
had to die for
gonna
me to
die at Harvard.
realize that it's got a weak stomach. If you Sandman it, it'll just, you know what I mean?
He just grabs and runs away.
Yeah, like it's got to be. I don't know, man. But I really think, in all honesty, it'd probably take it to max like 15 people. Gorillas are 10 times stronger than, that means an elephant, it probably would take, that's a better question.
No, a hippo.
Hippo, shit. Hippo gonna gas out after eating.
Depends if they in the water.
Gorillas are agile too.
How many gorillas would kill a hippo?
5.
I don't know. Hippos are fucking dirt.
Yeah, one of them gorillas got to die, but
the gorillas ain't. I mean, they up there, but they not.
The skin of the hippo is hard to penetrate.
When you see how hippos do alligators, you're like, a hippo is a motherfucker. But a hippo can't do shit with no rhino.
Y'all ain't seen Congo, huh?
Oh, so we're basing it off movies now?
Yeah, movies or National
That's the
Geographic.
only thing you've seen a gorilla killing humans?
No, we've seen it in real life.
Where? Where did you see it in real life?
The
On Los
news?
Robles?
On the news.
They showed it?
I know that
Yeah.
Harambe got killed. I know that.
That's because the kid kid fell in there, right?
Yeah.
But he was helping the kid, wasn't he?
Yeah, dragging
Don't
the fuck out
matter.
that kid, but yeah.
Fuck that gorilla.
Damn, why you got so
That's
cold?
wild. I remember Harambe. That's wild.
That's racist.
How's that racist?
Oh.
He said,
You're racist by saying
Yeah,
it's
by saying-
racist because you're
yeah.
implying what you're
it's
implying.
racist to go against a black
Okay,
gorilla.
you got a
know the
gun
gorilla
with
ain't
no
white?
bullets, right?
Oh.
10 people got a gun with no bullets. How many people with guns and no bullets could pistol whip a gorilla to death?
The first motherfucker that hit that gorilla on the head with a damn pistol with no bullets in it is gonna get dealt with. That's gonna piss the gorilla off.
Hell yeah.
10 more deaths because of that.
No, but
Backhand
100
quick.
people with 100 pistols, we whipping that gorilla's ass.
You just got. I just don't believe that people are gonna buy into
so
this.
fair.
It has to be orchestrated.
There's gonna be a moment they're gonna realize like, either I kill this gorilla or I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Does
Right.
the gorilla have a pistol?
That's some scary shit, bro.
Like once the fear of death, like once the gorilla rips somebody's head off, he's gonna be like, okay,
That's what I'm saying.
we gotta get this motherfucker
Yeah.
and get him that.
Mortal
you know?
Kombat with the spine still on it.
He's like, is the predator?
You ever seen that video online of the elephant and the rhino getting into a scrap?
I didn't see
That
that.
puts things in perspective, man.
Elephant ain't no
The
punk.
elephant just leaned on the rhino, just tossed it around like it was a child. That's a 4,000 pound animal.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So ain't nothing messing with an elephant. You know what I mean? What else you got for us?
Ryan Garcia just lost a unanimous decision against Romero.
I didn't watch the fight. I got to go home and watch it. You know, I'm worried about Ryan Garcia
Why?
Why so, Craig?
because Rolly Romero's not a skilled fighter. He's actually kind of below average in the ring. So something mentally got to be going. You know what I mean? Something mentally got to be going on with this young man for him to lose to somebody that has not even a quarter of the skill of a Devin Haney.
Didn't he have a PED thing?
He got caught with steroids, but damn, that made that big of a difference, huh?
I think when they take them away, that's where the difference comes
Yeah.
in. Once you've been using them and winning and shit, and then they
Yeah.
take it away, that's got to do something to you psychologically. Like, I don't even have the juice.
I gotta watch the fight, man, because
He
it
got
just.
knocked down once.
I seen the knockdown, the highlight of the knockdown. He might be on some other type of drugs. They said he did coke.
Yeah, but like
might
if you
be
see
on
him how he's
drugs.
behaved the last year and a half, he's been kind of like Kanye West-ish.
Oh.
Man, that's unfortunate, man, because you know,
Whoa.
he a-
Kanye
Don't you
West-ish.
remember when he said like they tied me up in a tree and then they made me watch kids get, you know?
really?
Yeah, he said that.
Oh wow.
So he
Like for the lead up for David Haney's fight. He was saying all crazy shit.
Yeah.
said he was-
Illuminati's real type shit.
you said when you said he's Kanye Westish, you mean he was like
Yeah, what you
with
mean
the,
by
with-
that?
with the cousin?
You know
and all
Kanye
that?
West-
Nah, not with the cousin, just saying crazy stuff.
Okay.
And just being like a troll
Okay.
on the internet. and shit.
Just checking that.
Yeah, that's
His cousin.
unfortunate, dog. That is like, oh my God, man. I hope we don't see the kid self-destruct, man. That's
It's already happening.
yeah, man.
It's been happening.
If you had a fighter and he was losing his mind, but he needed the money, would you let him fight?
Yeah.
What else
Do
can
I
you
get
do?
a percentage? Then yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
go
back
out
out there.
there.
Hey, the ring is that way.
Really? You still letting him fight?
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
What was my percentage?
What else is he gonna do?
I mean, would the trainers get 10%?
Oh, heck no. He can help. He can garden. He got to try something.
You gonna
make
put a
one-
boxer in the garden?
You seen that last Ali fight? how he was, the condition he was in. Fuck that. When he fought Larry Holmes, you seen the condition he was in? You would have let Ali fight in that condition?
No, not Ali, because I respect him.
See what I'm saying? That niggas ain't
But
shit.
my little fighter that I got out there. You ain't no Ali. Get your ass out there, ring.
It's an $8,000 payday for you.
Okay.
But this could be permanent brain damage for him.
$8,000? How much he getting?
Yeah, how much did he get?
He getting $55,000.
$55,000. What's his record?
He's 40-3.
40-3.
Hey, no, that's too little. Yeah, I was like, we're not fighting this. Bring the wage up.
Okay, you get $200,000.
Get out there.
Yeah, the ring that way.
How do you justify it?
He loves to fight. This is the way he wanted to go out.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? On his gloves.
Your beans. I sell his family. Hey, you're creating generational wealth for your family. You're making sacrifices, but you're changing everybody's life. You're gonna be remembered.
You would never make this much working at the bank.
So what you gonna say at the funeral?
This is how he wanted to go out. Doing what he loved. He went out on his gloves.
Damn,
Went out on his glove.
Yeah. This mouthpiece is for you. Then put the little mouthpiece on the casket. Everybody at the funeral got a mouthpiece in. We doing it for you, man.
This job's for you.
Oh, that's crazy. So you got a fighter that's losing his mind. You know he's losing his mind.
That's crazy.
He asks you to be power of attorney over all this shit, but you know he's not in his right mind. Like, Coach, I want you to, you know what I mean? I want you to make all my financial decisions. Are you gonna?
Definitely, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
First things first.
Trust me. I cannot. I'm not gonna fuck him over.
Right.
I'm gonna look out for him. That's why he's giving me the power of attorney, because I'm a respected person. I don't want him to give it to some hoe that's gonna dry him.
Oh, that's true.
No, I'm gonna take care of him, and I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't spend that money frivolously either.
Get him his little 10%.
Are you gonna spend it for me?
No, I just need an apartment, some nice clothes, a nice car, and I'm good.
Oh, a nice car.
Nice
What
car.
kind of car are we talking?
Rolls Royce,
Why not?
Oh.
Why not?
Ferrari,
What kind of car is he going to get with the brain damage?
You
a
ride with
Toyota.
You don't need all
He
that.
ain't gonna drive. I'm driving. Remember, he gotta have 2 Range Rovers if I'm gonna drive him around. 'Cause safety.
I'm not going to put him in mine.
The safety ratings is off the hook for Range Rovers. Everybody knows that.
He got to have his own. I don't want him drooling on the seats.
Say the Buick is nice.
That's
Good Buick.
interesting. So you would take. So all you guys would take.
You
part
wouldn't
in it.
take it?
I would try to.
You go give it back to him?
I mean, if he had a wife, that I would make sure she.
You're gonna
had
trust a bitch?
No, I don't trust her
It. If
either.
it's his wife and he got kids,
You're gonna
I don't
trust?
trust her.
You're gonna trust the wife? Is you gonna make the right decision?
Yeah.
3 fights ago.
Yeah.
3 fights ago. 3 fights ago is crazy.
Yeah. 3 fights just got the picture. Got 2
3
kids
fights
already.
ago is crazy.
2 kids already.
That's wild.
Yes. Locked in. Okay, yeah.
You got
I
a
got your
friend
back.
that lost his mind. He don't even know who he is no more. He's full dementia.
Okay.
His wife offered you some pussy.
Well, yeah. I have to handle that. What?
You gotta have your friend's still
Wait.
alive. He just don't remember who he is.
After. We have to wait.
After he dies?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I get married and then I get dementia. I'm still, it's not me when you're talking to me. Will you do it?
What do you mean? You have to die first.
So if I'm alive and he's like, hey, I don't know how you doing, it's like,
It's my responsibility.
What if he's a vegetable? Like he's in his own room, hospital bed, can't talk, in a coma.
It's over like that. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
You smacking the wife?
At that point?
Yeah.
let's say she wants to suck your dick.
I'm gonna fuck her on top of him.
He gonna fuck her in the same room with your body. Oh, it's crazy.
Let me cover his face.
Yeah.
Nah.
Put his hands over here like this. We're gonna stay on
I'm
this
gonna
side.
be wearing his clothes. He's gonna be Bobby Womack in this dick.
Yeah. All Womack.
You'll wear his clothes too and shit.
No, it was different size.
If he drove like a nice Porsche, would you be driving his car?
Yeah, Otto gonna be all in.
All in it, everything.
Otto gonna have an ID with his face on it. It's gonna be, I'm Eldridge. That is me. He gonna be showing up to his job. Hey, I thought you was in a coma. Well, I'm better now. I changed my look, but I'm still the same nigga. Where's my desk?
Yeah, I'm on a different shift now. I'm working a swing shift now.
I got power of attorney.
This nigga showing up doing surgery. This nigga's a neurosurgeon now. This nigga showing his Securitas badge at the front door. Hey, I'm a surgeon. Watch out, man. Yeah, I'm back from a coma. How you back from a coma? Vitamin C, nigga. So vegetable, you doing it?
Nah, after. Maybe.
You going in there with
like if
it's
like let's say the wife is a complete 10, you know, snow bunny, big tits, just like how you like them.
He's going in there with the pillow.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are you gonna advance the process?
No, I wouldn't force it. If it happens organically, then it is what it is.
You got a friend terminally ill. He asks you to kill him.
Do I get
Say, we're going on a Vegas trip. I want you to smother me with this pillow.
No.
Is there any money involved?
No.
How much?
No.
How much money?
No.
Why not?
How much money?
Because I don't want to go to jail for murder.
No. How much money?
$100K.
Yeah.
How?
You're insane.
He's terminally ill.
You're gonna kill a person. You're going to jail for murder.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'm helping him transition.
The only person who knows that this was prearranged is gonna be dead.
I wouldn't do it by a pillow.
How would you do it?
However you do it.
I would take him to the Grand Canyon. And just push him.
We happen to be on the other side.
Hillary, will you marry? Otto, you.
I'll help him transition. I mean,
You going to jail too?
No, I'm not. I'd say he committed suicide.
Right. Nobody's ever tried
How
that
you gonna
before.
set it up? Say he fell off the bed.
Honestly, no.
Here's the suicide
You gotta
note.
dig it through.
No, he told me we drove to the cliff, and he jumped off.
He jumped, but he got push marks on his back.
No, he don't.
I push marks.
No,
Come on,
no.
what we fucking doing? Is this a cartoon?
No, it ain't.
The other thing is like
Push marks.
On his back. After they found a body.
Yeah, they found a body.
He got push marks on his back.
Put your hands right here. Oh, yeah, he fit.
I had to leave my hands.
Oh, yep, they fit.
Yep.
OD on heroin too. Just buy some heroin.
Okay.
Let's have a fun time. Chase the dragon for a final time. He ODs.
No, you don't.
You don't go to jail for
He
somebody
don't
OD.
need you for that.
No, you cannot go to jail if somebody ODs.
Yeah, but he didn't need you for that. He asked you to help.
Yeah. Getting him the drugs. I'm injecting him.
Oh, yeah, you're going to jail.
You're not going to
So
jail.
look, you get $1 million, you kill him from him, but the only thing is you have to speak at his funeral.
Yeah.
You can do that too.
I would have done it for $100K. Yeah,
And speak at his funeral.
He wanted me to.
Yeah.
He wanted me to.
He gonna drag
You
the
can
casket,
speak
but
at
one
somebody-
person.
You can speak at the
hill.
person's funeral that you killed.
Yeah. If he wanted me to kill him, then yeah.
Would you say that?
Would you say that at the funeral?
No, definitely not.
The people like, how'd he die? What you gonna say?
He wanted to go.
He was terminated.
Yeah.
I don't care. Keep no secret, buddy. He gonna get his ass whooped at the funeral.
He said he wanted to go.
You gotta tell the grandma. He's like, come here. You don't actually kill him.
No, I wouldn't even.
Right in the back.
You don't have to. I'm trying to tell you, go to my grave with it.
I mean, I think there's legal paperwork you could fill out to be able to do it.
No,
No.
actually, there's
Maybe
some
I do that.
countries. There's some countries. I forgot what it's called, but they allow that. But the funny thing is that I think it was in the Netherlands. There was like a doctor that did that procedure, but then like they found the body and had like strangle marks. It's supposed to be like a pod where they just release some gas and they put you to sleep, but they found strangle marks on him.
Shit wasn't enough juice in the pod. Motherfucker didn't feel the shit on the night
Said we ran out of gas. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker swing shift didn't fill the shit up.
Hey, but that's not, he could have probably tried to kill himself the day before and didn't work. He's like, I'm gonna try. Let's do the gas thing.
That's why you don't fuck with them. That's why you don't fuck with people who want to die and want you to help them.
That's wild.
You be going to jail. Y'all crazy. You do it, Kraig?
I don't think I could do it.
You don't think?
I don't think I
That
could
somebody
do it.
begged you, and
Please.
My first question would be like, why are you asking me to do this shit, nigga? We've never even talked about no shit. What makes you think I'm the type that could go through with this?
I wasted an hour and a half begging you. Now I can't go to nowhere else. I need you to do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'd like his way. Overdose.
But you know, if you inject them, they can tell by the
why would you
angle
overdose?
Yeah.
that like this is not a self-injected shit.
So what I'll do is like, okay, we're ready. Okay, now I'll grab his hand, finish, do the rest. Like I'll get it up to here. Now do the rest.
Y'all don't watch enough crime
We're
shows.
to a track meet, and I'm gonna throw a javelin, but it's gonna slip.
Y'all need to watch more CSI. Y'all going to jail.
What you mean? Look, get your license, be a javelin judge.
Okay.
Stand on the field.
Okay.
And when I throw it, just walk up under the motherfucker.
So and when you miss and you keep throwing this shit, it just practice makes perfect.
Hey, this motherfucker, he got 12 tries. We only got 2 tries in this. Hey,
He jumped in the pool.
it shouldn't take that long to get a track and field javelin judge license, right? That's got to be a weekend at the local junior college. That ain't got to be no shit that's at a strenuous checks and balances where you know what I mean?
To be the judge, you got to get
Let's go water polo and drown. Nigga, say your feet cramped up. And I'll be at the bottom of the pool in scuba gear, and I'll hold you.
I'm trying to tell you.
Could you imagine
or put some ankle weights on.
Yeah. I mean, that's an interesting question. I don't think.
And that was his choice. He wanted to. He wanted to go.
Would you drown somebody?
That's what we're talking
That's
about.
the method. Drowning.
That's what we're talking about.
I'm not killing
Ankle
nobody.
weights. Yes. He chose.
No. No ankle weights.
Right.
It's all your strength.
Strength and force. And
Yeah. Without
You gotta ask me to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hold her. I want to do a homie.
You ever see the movie?
Oh, you a girl? It's like, oh fuck, I'll do it for free.
That's some scary shit. Feeling like you're drowning.
Yeah.
In the movies, they always
that'll make you fight.
like I can't do that.
I feel like they don't be fighting hard enough in the movies to stop from drowning.
It's baptizing them.
And to kill somebody in a baptism in front of the church is crazy. You have to be out of your mind.
You going to hell.
And now you are blessed.
Yeah, you go to water splash.
God's will. You keep yelling God's will.
There has to be like a priest who went to jail for drowning babies.
It's happened.
I thought I was
right?
getting drowned when I got baptized. I never
Really?
forget that. Yeah.
Did you close your
found
eyes?
out you couldn't
No, I
swim.
went. Yeah, so they told me like in the back, they were like, we're at Metropolitan on Woodbury and Fair Oaks. They were like, when you go under, it's going to be for three seconds. You know, it's supposed to be for.
It's gonna be for 28 minutes. It's gonna be under.
And when I went under, and the preacher was like holding you down, I counted to 3. I said 1, 2, 3. And I tried to come up, and he was holding me back down. So
How old were you?
I was like
32.
15.
Feet was getting water everywhere.
You got baptized.
got up, cousin.
You got baptized at 15. That's hella late. I got baptized as a baby.
Well, you didn't do that though on your own. You was gonna do that anyway, whether you wanted to or not. As a baby,
Yeah, 15.
15, I was like, I want to do it.
I want to change my life to Christ.
I want to
Yeah.
wash my sins away.
Yeah. Thought I got drowned up in there.
Yeah. Did they give you a towel to dry off with, or they made you shake it off?
Were you in
There
the
was a
river?
towel.
Were you in a
Really?
river?
No, we were in the church they had a pool or a
You
little
had a robe
water.
on or your regular clothes? You was,
A
in,
robe. We was
you was in a
naked.
jean suit?
We was naked under the robe.
He got baptized in a Jabot jean suit with some Timberlands on.
keeping Tim's out the water.
You had the robe on, right?
Yeah.
With swim trunks under?
No, we was naked.
Naked.
You was naked up under the robe?
Yeah.
Let's hold you down.
I don't remember what I had. I don't remember. Is it okay to get baptized in some regular clothes?
That's what I'm saying. See if you think that happened. I don't know.
How old were you when you were baptized?
I was probably a kid, 7, 8 years old. Like
That's not a kid.
Wear the clothes is crazy.
if you showed up like in a sweatsuit, would they turn you away?
Right, I'm ready now. Like,
No,
we
nah.
need to get you dressed. No, I want to wear this. This is what I've been sending
I'm
in.
wearing the South Pole turtleneck in these jeans. Let's do it.
Clean all of this up.
Why?
You haven't been baptized once?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
First communion, did you do it?
3 times. I've been redipped, dipped and redipped.
What? Why?
Boy, be sinning, boy. That boy, boy got that sin on
We
it.
electric slide in the pool. He got electric slide. It was a different type of dip every time. The first time was a skinny. The second time was an electric slide dip. Somebody actually dipped me on that one.
He stopped the whole church. Hey, y'all do what I just did, boy. I need to get down into some water.
Said, dip me again. They did 9 dips on my last one.
We just did you last week, but yeah, but I was acting a fool, man.
The Pope died.
times.
The Pope died recently.
He did.
Yeah.
Did you see the robes?
ceremony?
The robe? That shit's scary.
The ceremony?
Have you seen it?
Nah.
What
It looked like some space age Ku Klux Klan shit.
What?
They got these fucking face like hood covers, but they're tall. They're like hair covers, but they're super like 5 feet tall, skinny at the top. It looked like some.
Like
it looked
some
like
puppetry?
huh?
Like some puppetry type shit.
Watch when he show you.
Did they have to tell people this ain't clean?
Okay. Here's the
watch when
thing.
you see
Here's
it.
the thing.
Watch when you see it.
I got the video, but it's been fact checked. That the hooded process in the video is an Easter ritual, so it had nothing to do with the Pope death.
Oh, but look
okay.
at this though. Look. Still show it though.
Yeah.
Tell me that don't look like some couture, fashionable KKK, like some KKK in Paris runaway type stuff.
True, but then that makes you question what is it about the cone-shaped hood or garment?
racist?
Well,
What is that? What is the meaning of that? You know what
Well,
I'm
you gotta
saying?
remember these are Europeans here, the KKK people, so some of them probably went to Europe and seen something like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And mimicked it.
This look like the beginning of Star Wars, bro. Like what are these chalices?
What's in it?
Yeah, like what are these light chalices on these poles? Like that looks like some
Lava.
Yeah, he said lava. Extraterrestrial type stuff,
Oh yeah,
man.
they do look like something off Men in Black.
Oh, you didn't see it when I was talking about it?
No, he saw it.
I mean, I didn't know that it was that detailed. The light chalices. I wear glasses.
Oh, okay.
You want to hold this shit a little closer so I
Yeah.
can see you? I can be a part of the conversation.
My bad, Ty. My bad. Heck yeah, man. Shit, that's what else you got for us? That's it, huh?
Well, Otto was saying some shit about Elon Musk, but it was MSNBC.
Man, just how your boy President Trump fucking shit up in the first 100 days of Trump's presidency, and how Elon was assisting, and his assisting didn't turn out the way he thought it would be, and a lot of motherfuckers lost money, and pretty much the presidency.
That's
is
not
like,
what you told me outside.
You're
explaining it way differently.
Hold on, can I fit? I'm getting there.
Hey, you're taking forever.
No, I'm
Shit.
not. No, I'm not. So you can understand.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have said it.
No, I'm waiting on you. It's your time to shine.
Yeah, well, all
Yeah.
right.
Right.
So Elon Musk first 90 days has been a disaster, and the presidency is basically like, hey, Elon, we don't need your services anymore. You can go on and go back to making Teslas. Pretty much.
Right.
Pretty much.
They say his net worth went down 100+ billion.
And he still got
100
billions left? That's
plus
crazy.
Billion
100+ billion.
because of the White House thing?
Because of the boycott from him supporting the White House and doing all the shit he's been doing.
When you got billions to blow, that's
a lot of money to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Billions?
Billions.
That's the point. Like, you know what? I think I'm done with this politics.
Yeah, cool. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
I'll make another car.
I mean, I know better to get wrapped up in politics. It's all bull jive.
But it was his thing. I mean, I don't think he was drawn into. He kind of positioned himself to try to have some sort of input on what's going on in government activities.
So would that have the other intro that you gave with the President Trump and that other 100 days? What did that have to do with Elon?
What? Because he has
some liberal
Elon,
shit coming from
Elon has he's worked 100 days. So you have
yeah, but that's not what you said. You're talking about Trump being a
10 more
disaster
days.
for 100 days. That's how you started.
Trump, the whole presidency
Has been a disaster
yes
for the
for the
first
first
100
100 days, and his buddy, his running mate, has been Elon Musk. So okay, Trump, it's like, okay, let me get rid of the idea that I thought was going to work is not working. He lost money, and the government is in shambles in the first 100 days.
Okay.
Elon can assist up to 130 days as in that particular 130, 140 in that position throughout the presidency. So on the presidency side, Trump is kind of like, it's like, okay, thanks for your help, but go back to making Teslas. When we need you, you can come back. But really, we don't really want to. We want to just kind of end this, and this didn't work. Basically,
I'm sorry, Kraig. Next time I just leave the buttes and buttes to Otto, and that's it. Not news.
Buttes and buttes.
hey, that's the facts.
Well, hey, I think Elon is going to land on his feet. So, shout out to your goofy ass, Elon.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break. When we get back, more Kraig Facts. Gawd. I should have drank that up.
Man, that was so fucking funny. You told him to go to the white neighborhoods. Alejandro kicked Otto out of Black America. Just go with the bunnies.
That was bad advice. He would have been thrown in jail. Talking about thrown in jail, what should be done to the people that prank called Shedeur Sanders?
Oh man.
I mean, they're kids. It's funny. I mean, the league fined them $500,000. They fined the Falcons $500,000
because he was the kid of the defensive coordinator of the Hawks.
Yeah.
So the league.
The Panthers gonna beat up on them. It's all good, man.
Does the coach get fired? Or does he get?
Hell no.
I think they should get. I think the coach should get fired.
I think if
the
he was
coach should get fired.
If he was a black coach, they would have fired him.
They would have fired him, expelled him, and
that's why I think he should have get fired. It's like, because I think it would be so awesome that the dad coming back home is like, yeah, son, you got me fired. Thank you.
He'd have another job the next day
for sure.
New England. Yeah. But come on, the father had to give him the number. Where'd he get the number from?
He got it. He's a kid.
They studied at Ole Miss.
And why Shedeur?
Because he's one of the biggest stars in the draft.
I don't know. I think Pops probably put him up to it, bro.
You know that the draft had like a boost in 25% or 30% viewership in the later rounds because of Shedeur.
Shedeur, man. Shedeur is a star, bro. He's a star.
Yeah, the NFL is.
He's going to be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns.
He about to compete for a spot.
Against
spot
who?
is not guaranteed.
Against who? Right. Joe Flacco?
No, against the other quarterbacks on the squad.
Deshaun Watson with no Achilles?
No, Achilles. Not Deshaun Watson.
What's the quarterback's name?
Doesn't matter.
What's his name?
It does matter.
Why does it matter?
Because you're saying he has a battle. Who's the quarterback from Oregon?
You already know Shedeur because of Deion. Don't act like we've been following Shedeur just because.
Hey man,
no,
I'm like Gilly. I'm the biggest Shedeur fan. I've been following him since Jackson State.
Me too. Yeah. I've been following him too. So I'm not hating on Shedeur. I'm just saying his spot is not given to him. He got to work for it.
He gonna work for it. He gonna win.
There's no guarantee he's gonna get the spot. Hopefully he gets the spot. I want him to get the spot, but the team basically stating, "Hey, you're the second quarterback we drafted. Yeah. We already have 3 quarterbacks. Our starting quarterback is hurt, and y'all got to compete for a starting job."
And they're the Browns, so the Browns are already.
Browns are a great establishment NFL team. Okay, don't disrespect.
Stat-wise, how does he line up next to the quarterback that was drafted before him?
He's way better than that dude.
Well, that quarterback made it to the NCAA playoffs.
Yes, and that quarterback when they played each other. He beat him.
What's his name?
He's
something Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel.
You didn't know that.
I don't care.
Gabriel.
My question, Kraig, since you like doing prank calls, was it out of pocket?
He ain't gonna put it.
It wasn't us. So yeah, we're professional prank callers.
Yeah, that was not the setting.
It was bad timing.
That was not the setting.
Bad timing.
But that's when it's not the setting. That's the perfect moment.
No.
Yeah, but a life changing. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's only bad because he got caught. It was a great prank call. It was great.
Was sad. I mean, it wasn't funny. Right?
It's only bad because
what if the NFL put him up to it?
I can see it.
You know what I'm saying? Like
secretly.
Don't find us afterwards, motherfucker.
No, I have to.
No. It's like.
But you get the money back. You don't get the money back.
You're gonna get the money back. You're gonna get the money back.
Oh, then let's do it. Hello, Shedeur. You drafted.
I mean, the NFL has done nothing like that, but they've done some foul stuff in the past. It's not past them to do something like this.
Well, I think it's funny that he used the rival team. You know, in that division, the Falcons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Saints, and the Panthers. So to use the other division rival, like, hey, yeah, it's the Saints calling, and we want you. Like that was foul.
My question: you're from Pasadena. Why are you a Panthers fan?
Bryce Young is from Pasadena.
That part.
So that's the only reason.
Well, the first team I ever played for, I only played 1 year tackle football. I played for the Pasadena Panthers, and that wasn't even a real team. It wasn't a real team. I was 8 years old, 1988, It wasn't even a real
It
team.
was a real team.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
The Panthers did not exist in the NFL.
What color was the helmet?
Were Penn State.
What color was the helmet?
Like Penn State.
They were the same
Penn
color.
State is the Nittany Lions.
But I know, but our jersey looked.
No,
the
they
Panthers,
wasn't.
It looked exact same.
No, they did not.
It did. Look,
not in 1988. They didn't.
okay.
So
Not
what, you
89.
were rooting
Remember?
for Jake Delhomme?
No. Well, when Cam Newton got there, black quarterback, I was fooling with the Panthers. So
Yeah.
And now you got Adina Boy at quarterback.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bryce Young.
shout out to Bryce Young, man.
Turning around, getting better.
Gonna be the face of the league soon.
No, he won't.
Watch. He was the number 1 overall pick. Did you see the Heisman?
They gonna cut Shador, bro.
He's been the best quarterback.
cut him?
No,
I mean, you got a lot of these pro-black
Are you
cats. I'm
on?
pro-black, but a lot of people saying, "Look, did you see the humiliation ritual that they performed upon Shador?" Bro, if they draft another quarterback in front of you, what is that saying?
that they trying to make it. They trying to make you work for it. They don't want you coming up in there.
trying to?
Yo, it's the watches. You know what I'm saying? I'm up in this motherfucker. They don't want that.
No,
And they're the Browns. They're idiot, bro. The Browns is not a organization that's championship level. They're gonna do stupid shit. They
damn.
drafted Tim Couch. They drafted Johnny Manziel.
That was good.
They had Baker May. They did a bunch of cats that they got
That
rid
wasn't
of.
bad idea. There was some of those were good ideas.
How'd they turn out?
Hey, everything doesn't work out. What's going on?
So
with
you
Carolina?
think they drafted a quarterback in front of him because we want you to work hard? No, they don't believe in him,
They
bro.
said he was in there fucking around on the interview, blowing interviews because he didn't want to go to certain spots. So he was up in there bullshitting.
So you got to work for it. So again, your spot's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed, but he's going to work for it and he's going to get it.
Hopefully,
He turned how good was Jackson State?
they were not that bad.
Well, he was in the club in Houston flexing his money after getting drafted.
Hey, it ain't the season.
Even after all that,
Yeah.
He's a.
He was with a Louis Vuitton bag filled with money.
Come on, man.
What do you want him to do? He's in the NFL now.
Turn down his ego. That's it.
You want him to turn down his
A
ego?
little bit, man.
Why,
'Cause
man?
What's their problem, man?
I have no problem.
There
It's-
has-
that's,
brother.
that's why you're getting so much pushback because it's ego.
I think it's some inside information we don't know. It has to be because the NFL is about making money. When you got a player like this who generates revenue that's already popular, it's gonna make you money. Why are we trying to prove? Why are we trying to make you a better person as a pro?
Right.
We don't give a. It's something that they know that we don't know.
Colin Kaepernick generated money.
Right.
If
wouldn't
he would have came back, his shirt would have sold like a motherfucker. Because you know you have those bandwagon people who want to be part of the cause.
But Colin Kaepernick, they're not gonna like this. But Colin Kaepernick is not as big a star as Shador Sanders.
Why?
He went to a Super Bowl.
Because we've been watching Shador since he was a baby.
Yes.
We watched him grow on TV since day like
Fuck
Justin
you
Bieber.
talking? What the fuck are you talking about?
what
It's
you mean?
baby.
What you mean?
I'm a Jackson
Yes.
State.
Well,
No,
he was on the show.
No,
He was on the
that's
Deion
what-
Sanders
no,
show.
Not a
no.
fucking baby.
Everybody, anybody who's a Deion Sanders fan has been seeing his sons grow up
Yes.
on Deion Sanders' reality show. Come
Yes.
on now.
I didn't watch that shit.
Yeah, because he was in Puerto Rico. And you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
What channel? What channel?
Was it
VH1, I guess.
VH1.
Get the fuck
Lifetime?
outta here.
Yeah, people
Yeah, he
watch
had a-
it.
he had a-
Lifetime or VH1? Which one?
He had a show.
Both.
He really had a show.
Both. Okay.
He
He
had
really
a
had a show,
show.
Alejandro.
Okay. Yeah. How many seasons?
He's still Deion Sanders.
How many seasons?
3?
Maybe
2?
Something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know Dion. Shador? I can barely pronounce his name.
They had
Kids.
the episode where Pilar tried to change Shador's name, and Shador's like, "My name is Shador Sanders El Rey. That's my heritage." And Deion was like, "What? That is not your name. You are Shador Sanders." And Shador's crying on the steps.
Oh,
Right.
so you're a Dion fanboy.
No, I just seen the clip on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
There's some recent shit he just saw.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
It's 20 years old.
So the Browns quarterbacks, they got Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett,
Kenny Pickett.
Dylan-
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Kenny
Get
Pickett.
him the fuck out of
Dylan
here.
Gabriel, and Shador Sanders.
That's 5, 4, 5.
5, but Deshaun is out, so 4 quarterbacks.
Kenny Pickett, trash. Deshaun Watson, hurt, and some other shit going on.
Hey, man, he was set
How is
up.
Kenny Pickett trash? He was already in the system for a year. So again, he had.
Where did he come from?
Doesn't matter.
Pittsburgh. Get
They're
him
working.
and traded him and said, "Get him the fuck out of here."
They gonna see, bro.
Okay.
You
and
don't
then,
like how Shador's pants sag, do you?
No, I have no hate towards Shador. It's
Why
just
would
real.
you have 5? Is that normal to have
no,
5
that's what I'm
quarterbacks
saying.
on the
They're,
roster?
they're the
Again,
Browns. They don't
Somebody's
know what the
not
fuck
gonna make it out of training camp. Somebody's getting cut.
Did you see the face
Deshaun
of
Watson.
Did you see the
No,
face
that's
of the
still
no
not
because of the
Deshaun.
money?
Somebody else gotta
Because
get
of the
cut,
money,
bro.
Did you
Deshaun
see-
ain't the cut. They still gonna have 4 quarterbacks. They need that. Go ahead.
Did you see the GM of the Cleveland Browns where they drafted him? He didn't
No.
look happy at all.
Really?
I didn't see that footage.
Yeah, well, I got to see the footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't look happy, but he's the Browns.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro.
See, Shador,
He's 5th round.
he
Fifth
killed in
quarterback on
college.
the
Killed in college.
bottom depth chart.
He's the.
Yes, he killed in college, but
Yes.
now. So the thing is,
That's where everybody else came from.
The thing is, did he really kill in college because he's good, or did he kill in
Because
college?
he's Deion's son.
No, not because Deion's son, because he was put in the proper
System?
proper position to excel.
Yeah,
And-
like Tom Brady.
No, not like Tom Brady, because Tom Brady was a coach from his daddy since high school. He's been so again. Is Deion Sanders creating a show that looks good because Deion makes it look good, or is it really good? Is the product really viable once you put it compared to other things? That's what.
Shador was at least the number 2 quarterback coming out of the draft. Number 2 out of everybody.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about who he played.
I'm saying out of all of the ones on the big boards and all of that shit, a lot of people had Shador ranked number 2.
Yes.
Out of all
Why?
the quarterbacks coming out.
Wow.
Why?
You saw
Because
the
his
video,
skill
right,
set.
Todd?
Huh?
You saw the video?
Yeah, with the pink shirt GM.
I say this, Shador, if he kills, he's not going to be loyal to the organization.
Hell no.
He's going to be out of there.
Out of there for the big payday.
Who wants to live in Cleveland?
Nobody.
But why are you acting like that? He didn't do nothing to nobody. I mean, if it's something he did that you don't like, say that. But stop acting like, why are you trying to kill this dude's brand?
Who is the owners going to say it to? You?
I mean, normally if it's like some type of, what do they call that? Some type of character flaw, they'll say it. He got caught stealing. But they ain't saying
They
that.
did. They said that he did.
Too white.
They said he did bad in the interviews. He didn't interview well. They said now it came out that he was throwing some of the interviews. He was, saying wild shit in the interviews.
Like this. Do any other players have their own media?
No.
We're not having that, Shador.
Probably, yes.
You're not bigger than the Shield.
Yeah, you're not better than the thing. You're not better
Exactly.
than- yeah.
And no other player ever is come with their own media. We don't want that circus. We don't even want that. And we don't have. Hey,
You can
prove
beat your
yourself.
wife, but you can.
Yeah,
Right,
you're
you
gonna
can
have
Greg
your-
Hardy somebody.
Yes, you can. You can knock somebody on the elevator. I'm not just saying. It happens to a couple people.
We don't. Hey, we
don't
didn't
condone
get
none of
the
that.
audio from Ray Rice. We don't know what she said to him.
Don't know. Don't know.
That's shady that they still ain't got the audio.
Man, that's some wild stuff, man.
That's like your brother's guy.
But it's like I want to see how they do. I want to see how all the Colorado kids who got onto a roster, about 8 of them,
We got
on
one.
a roster. And I want to see, hopefully, that they all excel. Now prove that what Deion's doing is really authentic, not just a show. You know what I'm saying?
How is it?
Like,
But old boy had equally as much press as Shador.
Yeah. Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Travis is better. Travis was better. Travis was already great coming into college. Shador wasn't. Shador went to a black school with his dad. Went to a black school. He didn't go. He went to a black school, and then he got to Colorado because his
But he
dad
played well at the school.
Doesn't matter. I'm not talking about he played well. I'm talking about the hype before that.
I think
He
you
wasn't-
Deion
Shador was a
Sanders
top.
fan.
Shador.
I'm a Sanders
You don't
fan.
sound like
Wait, wasn't
Yeah,
Shador a
I'm
top?
just being honest.
He was a top high school. He was a
Yes,
top
that's what
high
I'm
school
saying.
quarterback.
No, he wasn't.
Well, he just came out of nowhere. Like, hey, this is my son.
No,
he
didn't
played
come out-
quarterback.
He didn't come
Y'all
out of
get the-
nowhere, but he wasn't a 5-star like Travis Hunter. No, he was not.
Hey man,
How
He
many
wasn't.
stars?
He wasn't getting recruited by Nebraska or Alabama. No, he was not.
I think he was getting recruited by high D1s.
But not Alabama. No,
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying he's like by the top teams, nigga.
Look at-
Travis Hunter was getting picked up by
teams,
everybody.
nigga.
Like for real, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's cuter than Travis Hunter.
I'm just
Shut up,
saying.
nigga.
Hey, man.
That nigga crazy.
Travis Hunter was like #1 ranked.
we got out of the top
That's
normal.
crazy.
Huh?
Yeah,
Shador-
no stuttering, no none of that. That boy cleared down. Took them glasses off. He stopped bullshitting. Then
Hey, Shador was
See, I
like a
smoked a cigarette, not weed. That's why I'm like this. I smoke weed.
put
Hey,
the
what
fart box down.
was Shador rank? He was a 3-star.
4-star, 3-star.
I'm not sure
Let's
for
go
high
back.
school, but I know for damn sure he was at least 1 or 2 quarterbacks supposed to go in this draft.
He's supposed to go
For the
number.
past like 5 months,
Yeah.
they've been saying that shit.
They said he was going to be number 2, the number 2 pick or number 3 pick in the draft.
No, they said #1 quarterback taken, and then like Cam Ward kind of beat him out the last month or two,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden 5th round.
Yeah, 5th round.
That's crazy.
There's
'Cause
definitely there was definitely a meeting
How many
between
stars
the
was it?
owners.
I'm
There was a
No,
meeting
he
between the
look,
owners.
look.
I was gonna say legendary. That's all I was gonna
He probably did some shit like tickle the coach or something. Like, hey, tickle. This nigga's a weirdo.
Probably, he probably fucked this an owner's daughter.
On draft day, not draft night in the morning.
What's his net worth? He probably don't need NFL money.
Don't need NFL money.
Don't. I think he does. Like 5 million, 10 million, 15 million.
He already has that.
No, but like how much do
He
you
got to
think
be worth at least on his own. I say he worth at least $5 million.
Yeah, that's not enough.
But let me see. What is Shedeur Sanders' net worth? What was he ranked?
60 out of on ESPN's 300.
How many stars is that, fam?
I'm looking for that right now.
He was 60 in the country?
Ranked Sanders as the number 60 overall player out of the top 300.
Yeah, that's a 5-star.
Well, Mark says that his current net worth is $3 million.
Okay.
But there's now that you mention money, that decision cost him like $40 million.
Yeah.
The only reason he went to
4-star. He was a 4-star.
Play at Jackson or whatever the college is because his dad got the coaching job.
Right.
But he could have went to a top school.
He was a 4-star.
Yeah, four is not bad.
Yeah, so
He wasn't a 5-star, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. But still, 4 is not bad.
He wasn't the number 1 or 2 quarterback coming out of
high school.
Travis Hunter was. That's all I'm saying. Travis Hunter is on another level. That's why.
We know that. That's why he's up there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, to drop to the 5th round is crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's very interesting, man.
Colluding.
I think they want to humble him. Like, hey, you got to work for this. Everything you got, all your starting positions have been given to you.
Yeah.
He ain't worked. Has he competed yet? Who was he competing with for a quarterback starting position?
Whoever's a second and third string motherfucker.
His dad's the coach. He's starting quarterback. Stop it.
He wasn't
here's
trash,
the thing that's weird about it.
But was he the best?
Yes.
How do you know? You wasn't watching the games. You don't know if he was.
So the motherfuckers wasn't getting in.
Exactly, because his dad. Shiloh played quarterback before this nigga played quarterback. Because Deion tried to make nigga play quarterback. But Deion tried to make nigga play quarterback.
In grammar school, Shiloh was taller.
But I'm saying Deion been trying to create a quarterback.
Right, and then he created one.
But he won. Yes. So is he really good, or is he just good because his dad was coaching him?
Good.
What do you know about Deion's X's and O's?
As far as
stumped him.
No, Deion's X's.
Throwing shit.
He's a good motivator.
Yes.
Right.
So his X's and O's are dependent on somebody else. He'll put the best person in position to do that. But he'll be the head coach and manage the whole thing.
So all he gets is motivation.
He gets his dad. That's the thing. His dad can't be there with him in the NFL.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all, I had a long week. I apologize for this show. I'll never be this out of focus again, man. I went through so much with the accident and shit going on at the house.
We glad you safe, Kraig.
Hey, man, it's been a long week.
A bad accident, man. I'm glad
I love y'all, man. I can't wait to see y'all again next week, man.
Hold the mic. You're just shaking the mic.
Oh, yeah, man. Love and respect, man. I promise I'll be back strong next week. God.
If I knock on Doughboy's refrigerator, a family of hams would answer.
These are fire. I have to have these.
The leopard joints?
I just gotta find a shirt that matches.
You ain't gonna find nothing in here that matches them shoes, bruh. And why you gotta get a whole fit every time we go out?
Every morning I bathe and get fresh. And every afternoon I bathe my wardrobe and get fresher. I get fresh daily.
This nigga said bathe my wardrobe.
I'm gonna start with a little bit of history. I got a cousin. He was born sick. He has an ailment, very rare disease. He can't shit without coming. I was about to behave. He can't shit without coming. When you go to the bathroom, it sounds like a good time and a bad time at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? But he ain't
no nonsense.
Yeah, he no nonsense. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I love about him. Shout out to Eddie Griffin.
Great.
Eddie Griffin, man, what up, boy? We about to motherfucking find a way. We gonna find a way. We gonna do some
He
shit.
can sing too, right? Y'all can do Be the Two Temptations too.
Eddie and Corey.
Hey, James. Nah, don't spend it all in one place.
Come on, Kraig. You always playing with my money, man. What's up?
Nah, I pay you too much money for you to be broke.
Broke where, man? You see these off-whites? What's up, Kraig? Come on.
I see him, man. If you dropped your wallet in the strip club, the bitches would put their clothes back on. Son, I apologize. The system took me away from you.
You guilty. 8 years.
What? It looks like his nose bleed when he get frustrated.
You're pissing me off, man. Fucking bullshit. This is bullshit.
Love you, you don't fuck with me. She's a lesbian.
Right.
She's a stud, and I love her with all my heart. But she doesn't like black women, and I called her a hypocrite for that. She's a hypocrite. How you a black woman? You don't like black women.
Boo Capone just phoned me and told me you're caught up in the Gatrix. We have a way out. No, CP, really, here's the thing, man. I have a story to tell you about a man with paranoid eye syndrome. CP, I can't look at you without thinking somebody's standing behind me.
I don't do drugs no more, so I think the best how for me, because it made my nose bleed, I had to stop.
That's the first time I didn't believe your lying ass nigga. That's the first time.
You serious? You gonna tell me some shit like that right now?
Man,
Why trying to hear that shit, man? Come on and give me
come on, man. You look like you got a passport full of food stamps, man.
What?
I'm from Pasadena, California. You know, shout out to Dina, the west side of Dina.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's where I'm from. And yeah, I'm a rapper / comedian.
What do you call it when a bag of heroin signs an ecstasy pill to a recording contract?
Kraig, what you got?
A drug deal. Today we trying yogurt toast?
Yogurt toast.
Yogurt toast.
I wonder what that's gonna be like.
It's toast with yogurt on it.
Oh man, is toast with cum on it?
It should be incredible. You know, you like trying new things, man. And when I caught you sharing one cigarette with 4 niggas,
This birthed the s'more. Before Hershey's, they wasn't doing s'more.
That is what's keeping them in business. I couldn't think of it. That's the only reason Hershey's is in business.
That's true. It's put campfires on the map. Hershey's almonds.
Campfires?
Oh yeah, this is what's put the campfires on the map.
Open the package, you better
you're a part of a beatbox orchestra. What's the name for the orchestra? Wish we was bigger. People of this esteemed courtroom, today I want to talk about intent, purpose. I want to prove to you that 90s rap was far more dangerous than this pansy hip hop we have now. You dig?
I've been spending the last 20 minutes drawing a tiny little horse instead of writing down notes. That's how little I care about you.
Well, that's great. We can hop on that little horse and we can ride it to a deal.
I like your attitude, but unfortunately that doesn't match up with the numbers here, and there's not much I can do with a credit score of 3. Your credit score is 1 higher than the number of testicles I have, Kraig. That's not acceptable if you want to buy a fucking skateboard.